I think it's horrible. This reminds me much more of the Valorant store and the Fortnite shop than it does CS. But look how they massacred my boy. What's happening to the game I love? They're updating things that have to do with skins so much. And the actual game is not getting the updates it deserves. It's been 2 years. CS2 still doesn't feel nearly as good as CSGO. I'm losing the passion for the game each day that passes. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there with the same issue. Please, Counter-Strike, release a major gameplay-related update. I'm begging you, man. I replied, being a skin guy now is good times. Constant new skins, cases, collections, and quality of life updates. Like, you can inspect everyone's skins in-game. You can see exactly the pattern. You can see the float, everything if you're interested. An entire new system for opening cases. Armory Pass is relatively new, and especially the Train Collection, the Solitude, and the Fever case. These are all new. They're also teasing they're going to be removing the Gallery case, Graphic Collection, and Character Craft stickers. These are all probably going to be replaced with new collections as well. They recently added a whole system for charms. You can zoom in. Very cool. Also in CS2, we got the update where if you're applying a sticker, you can now spin it and place it wherever. What has CS the game gotten? Not many updates. Which game modes, for example, have we gotten? Since the release of the game, nothing new. Arms Race is the only thing, and we had that in CSGO. New game modes, we have 0. Missions are absolutely just the most basic they can be. Where's Cash? I don't know. Where's Cobble? I don't know. Where's the gameplay updates? I don't know. Why isn't VAC working any good? I don't know. The Season 3 regional leaderboards will populate once the ratings have been calibrated. So we are how many months into Season 3 and we still don't have it? Which, honestly, it wouldn't even matter if we had it or not, because it's all gonna be cheaters anyways. But that's why I tweeted, I replied. But in terms of the game modes, anti-cheat, and gameplay improvement, it feels drier than ever. Valve are treating CS the way they see it, as a casino disguised as a video game. Because that's all CS is at this point, right? Which is sad to say. They should have not released the Genesis terminal and added game mode, a few new maps, maybe the high score leaderboard for Premiere, and actually manually scrub the top 100 to make sure there's no cheaters so you can see who's actually best rated in Premiere. I would love to see a new weapon because it just adds casual fun to the game. The most recent weapon we got, isn't that the MP5? And we got this one 2018? Yeah, here, 2018 it was released because it was before the Danger Zone, and the Danger Zone update happened with the first skin for the MP5. Before then, the Revolver, that was 2015 or something, and the ZZ, and that was even before that. This was 2014, I think. And before then, the only new guns we've ever had is the USP and the M4A1S, and these were both added, I believe, early 2014 or something. 7 years, we don't have a new gun. Why do we have 2 M4s for CT side, but only 1 AK for CT? Like, there's so many things they can do. And these are just some things I'm thinking of right now that could improve the game itself, not just skins, right? Because that's all we're getting now. Ultra schizophrenic opinion. When I say this opinion, this is Valve, okay? When they released the Genesis terminal, they made the Fracture case a rare drop. Case they added to take its place was the Genesis terminal. After that, they're gonna start removing cases. Yeah, maybe Recoil is next. They're gonna start removing. Maybe they'll add another terminal. Maybe another terminal. And then, before we know it, these terminals are all the drops you get weekly. And then cases are only ever released through the Armory Pass because they don't kind of want to release cases. Valve doesn't even recognize the third-party market because skins, in Valve's opinion, are not worth real money. They're only worth Steam wallet balance. Cases are always $2.5. It doesn't matter if the gold is $5 or $700 million. The key is always $2.5. In the terminal, if you get skins from here, if you buy them from third-party markets, you can get completely screwed over because Valve could just lower the price because people aren't redeeming it, right, from the terminal. Why would it be worth to open the terminal if you just want the red? Yes, that's the thing. This is so weird. This is a completely new type of item that we haven't ever seen. This is one StatTrak factory new that got offered, and it's $1,600 for you to buy. Not for you to sell, for you to buy from Valve. So Valve are trying to cut out the third-party middleman and take all the third-party profits themselves. Before here, Valve have been okay with skins being listed for way more on third-party market sites for real money. Now they're starting to go just 100%. They don't care. They want all the money themselves. This guy got StatTrak FN AK. This is $1,550 for a Valorant skin. The guy who got it, he got deposit limit, so he couldn't even deposit the money to buy it. Because the max deposit you can do is €100 each time, unless you do some loophole workarounds using the market. Seems to have been an error initializing or updating your transaction. Please wait a minute again or contact support. This is so shameless. I've been at it for a decade and I've never seen one of those in the wild. This one has your name all over it. That's why I thought of you first. Let's seal this deal. Like, this is so fucking shameless. They're begging you to buy Valorant skin for $1,550. All Valve did was press one button and they generated this skin for free. After I realized that, he tried to find a solution. He no longer could buy the AK, so not only did he miss out on the skin, he wasted his money buying cases and depositing money for nothing. Market is unavailable. You've recently accepted a digital gift from a friend. Now he's just sitting with a lot of money in his Steam wallet and no skin that he actually opened. I'm gonna say it, if you're gonna open terminals, you better sit on $2,000 in wallet balance on your Steam. Otherwise, it's kind of stupid. Do I think you should be sitting on $2,000 in your Steam wallet? Of course not. And the craziest thing we haven't even gotten to yet. What in the NFT shit is original owner certificate? What does this mean? Nothing. Can you see it in your inventory? Original owner? No. Certificate? No. Okay. So why the hell would I care if I have an original owner certificate or not? I guess what they're trying to do is, oh, you know what? You should open these skins yourself. You should spend a lot of money opening the skins because then you have the original owner certificate. If you buy these dirty skins from third-party markets, you won't have actually the original owner certificate. Even if you do trade-ups, you won't have the original owner certificate. But you know, if you open it, you spend your own money, you'll be a certified NFT holder on the blockchain. Like, what time did I open it? I don't know. There's no fun info. There's just this little ugly logo. And to make it even more greedy, they give you XP for opening more skins. What? Also, it's worth mentioning the XP you get from the terminal doesn't, I think, actually progress you towards your drop. Here, bonus rank. It's similar to these ones. These ones won't give you weekly drops. CS2 is free to play, but if you're free to play, you don't get any drops. To get drops, you have to buy Prime, and that's $15. Then you have a chance to get drops. What you're wanting as a drop right now is a Genesis terminal, because when you open it, you have a chance to get a good skin, which you then have to pay for again. So you're paying for a chance to pay for a skin. That's actually how it works now with the drop. And if you get the best one, you pay $1,600. This shit is insane. I think they're just testing around to test how to avoid EU regulation. Yeah, and they're testing it with your wallet, bro. On Steam right now, max wallet balance you can have is 2,000. And the new reds are damn near touching that price point. So they can't ever really add golds to this, because then they would charge more for them. And the pricing changes depending on how many people buy or sell them. To be honest, I blame the people who open it for being dumb more than I would blame Valve. I mean, yeah, I just don't know.